Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blitz. We are live here at Albuquerque, New Mexico on the Virtual Wrestling Network, and you do not need to adjust your headsets and your speakers, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we are back calling the action. I am Alan, the Stallion Rogers, joined by my partner, Frank Graham. We have a jam-packed episode for you here tonight, so do not forget to like the video, subscribe for more, and click the bell so you don't miss a moment of it. And Frank, what an episode we have tonight.
Oh man, jam-packed does not even begin to describe this episode of Blitz we have hooked up for you tonight. In our main event of the evening, the new World Heavyweight Champion, Dane Blackwood, defends his title against CDK. Oh, I'm so excited for this match, Alan. This one.
And speaking of new generation in the world title scene, and a new generation is coming up here at SWW. Jay Fontaine takes on Johnny Osaka to try to climb the ranks further and further.
Speaking of climbing the ranks, the Elimination Chamber qualifier. This match, Shelly Oliver goes one-on-one with Rain to decide who will be the last woman in the Women's Elimination Chamber. Speaking of Elimination Chamber qualifiers, we have this long-standing grudge feud between these two. Argus Gore, Shannon Silvera, one-on-one to decide who will take the final spot in the men's chamber. Alan, these two are going to kill each other.
Well, you want to talk about grudges? This triple threat match for the Starlight Championship will kick us off here tonight. The Sunshine Kid will defend the championship against Tony Stevens and Brother McCarthy. A lot of beef in this match, both figuratively and physically, but let's get right down to the action.
Contest is a triple threat match and is for the SWW Starlight Championship. Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 206 pounds, the Milkman, Tony Stevens.
Well, Frank, it's been a minute since we've commentated together, so let me bring up some SWW history for you.
Okay.
Sunshine Kid has been in a Starlight Championship triple threat before, but he did not walk out as champion, just as Tony the Milkman Stevens has challenged for the Starlight title before. He did so at Divinity and did not walk out as champion, so a very interesting predicament for both of these men.
Very, very interesting. But I think there's a third factor in here that is far more interesting. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Oh, me, oh, my. Alan, look at the size of this ham hock.
And his opponent, from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 296 pounds, Brother McCarthy.
You're definitely not lying about the size of Brother McCarthy, but I also wonder how big that chip on his shoulder is, because he has targeted Tony the Milkman Stevens since day one of arriving on the scene. What is that all about, Frank? Can you fill us in?
I have no idea. See, it's very interesting. You know, McCarthy beat Tony Stevens early on in his run here, and yet Tony Stevens was given a Starlight Championship matchup against Sunshine Kid on the last episode of Adrenaline. McCarthy feels that he was skipped over. He doesn't understand the logic. He's like, I beat him. Why is this guy getting the title shot? Where's my title shot? McCarthy has something to prove, and he's going to go on this crusade until everybody sees it.
That brings us to tonight, the triple threat match to get us kicked off here on Blitz. But do not forget about the champion himself, the Sunshine Kid.
Everybody loves the Sunshine.
from where it's always sunny, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is the SWW Starlight Champion, the Sunshine Kid!
The Sunshine Kid, the Starlight Champion, making his way down to the ring, the steely resolve in his eyes. This man oozes confidence just like he oozes charisma. And he is going up against two of the very best.
Well, the Sunshine Kid, as I mentioned before, has been in this predicament. Triple threat rules for the Starlight Championship. The last time that happened was Into the Void when he faced off against former rival Trey Mercer and Ragnarok. Now, very interesting where both those men are now. But the Sunshine Kid now walks into this predicament as the champion. Can he rectify the mistake that he sees on his record? That L from a triple threat match. Can he start his reign, continue his reign, rectifying that situation?
All Sunshine Kid has been doing since he returned, as he said, has been rectifying past mistakes. And he's been doing that. This is just another bump in the road. This is something he has to do if he wants to remain the Starlight Champion. That's just the nature of the beast when it comes to this division. That's the Workhorseman's title. Now the Sunshine Kid has been doing that ever since he won it, and he's been a great Starlight Champion. Well, I don't think either one of these two care.
Not at all. Look at this now. McCarthy already over the top. And we are down to a one-on-one situation. That's the interesting part of a triple threat match, is you never know where an opponent could come from. Multi-man here. The problem, big boot there. Sunshine trying to size up Tony, and Tony just taking advantage.
Tony Stevens.
McCarthy.
Tony Stevens figures himself a more logical competitor. If they give him an opportunity, he's going to take it.
Well, McCarthy could be argued that right now. He's been taking a break since the match started. Look at this now.
Oh, my God! Good
Dropped him on his head, and he sent Tony Stevens across the ring. Cover now. For the championship, no.
Broken up by the champion. Sunshine Kid swinging at both. Oh, it's
all three of these men brawling now.
It's a scrap in the middle of this ring. Tony Stevens firing off these hands of stone. Look at this. Now McCarthy got some good offense in just now, but McCarthy seems to be struggling here, having to adjust to this triple threat match. He's only ever been in singles competition here. This is a different beast entirely.
Look at this now, Tony getting back in and stopping Sunshine Kid in his tracks.
You smell that? You smell that, Alan? That head had some stank on it.
Pulled the trigger a little early there, Frank. Doing a little frisky tonight, are you?
I calls it how I sees it. That punch was vicious. The hands of Tony Stevens here. Oh, look at this. Sunshine. Oh!
Sunshine Kid Irish whipping Tony into McCarthy. Now look at this. Took a little too much time. Roll-up situation. Tony for the championship. No.
Now every time Sunshine's gotten a little bit cocky, Tony Stevens has been there to try and capitalize off it. But Sunshine Kid, great a competitor as he is, able to bounce back from those mistakes.
Immediately broken up there. Cover.
Big line.
Tony Stevens breaking that up. McCarthy now with those heavy hands and a clothesline to take him down. Oh, look at this. Dodged a lariat. Sunshine now. Takes down McCarthy. Takes the big man off his feet. But look, right behind him again. Tony with a roll-up for the championship. Could he do it?
No, not yet. Oh, big line takes down. Sunshine and McCarthy just bowling over Tony Stevens, raining those shots down. McCarthy. Look at these swings here.
McCarthy again with those heavy hands, just laying into Tony Stevens in the corner here. But he's got to remember the championship is on the line. The champion behind him. But he calculated it. McCarthy, the only man on his feet. Leg drop to Sunshine. Oh my goodness, he saw Tony coming from a mile away there. And a boot to the face.
Tried to make Tony Stevens puke up his guts with that knee. Good Lord.
Oh, look at that little double team there. Super from Sunshine.
Oh, that dragon suplex drops Sunshine Kid right on his head. And now McCarthy, big boot, says the champion, falling to the outside.
McCarthy has taken full control. He's been very calculated. He's keeping eyes in the back of his head. Kind of literally. I mean, have you seen the tattoos on this man?
Yes, I did. Interesting double team maneuver there. Leg drop after Tony Stevens hit the leg trip. Now these two are throwing bombs at each other. Nothing's hitting. McCarthy catching a break after that offense. Look at this, the kitchen sink to Tony again. The ribs seem to be a target from both men now. And Sunshine laying in the combinations.
But again, he's getting cocky and Tony takes advantage. This has been the story of Tony Stevens in the Starlight division since he was facing off against one Cayman Blanco Jr. He takes opportunities when he gets handed them. And they don't come often. They are far and few between, and Tony will grasp on. I mean, we saw it in the Coliseum when he eliminated Cayman. We're seeing it right now with the roll-up here. Again,
you gotta be smart when you're wrestling Tony Stevens. His ring IQ it's one of the best we have here in the company, and he has been doing this for a way shorter time than a lot of the guys that we have in the back there. Covered by Tony after the elbow. Sunshine breaking it up before I could even get to it too.
Oh, and a knee to the face there. Just a hard landing right on top of McCarthy. And a knee for McCarthy as well. Sunshine is doing everything he can here. Oh, to take advantage of this match. Take control of the situation and retain the Starlight Championship.
He's
My goodness.
doing everything he can because he knows he's at a disadvantage. He does not have to be the one pinned to make the decision in this match here. I mean, Tony could pin McCarthy, McCarthy could pin Tony, and Sunshine won't have a say in the matter. He'll just have to be the one giving up his belt.
Look at this! Tony now, center of the ring, but no Sunshine quickly back in. And exactly that right there, Frank, you just mentioned. Sunshine does not have to be involved in the pinfall or submission that decides this match. He could lose the belt and not even be involved. And that almost happened. Oh, drop kick. Sunshine has to be quick if he gets taken out of the ring.
I don't know how quick this is. Oh, Tony getting out of the way there.
Boom. Tony let him do it that time, but again, taking advantage. Every time that Sunshine has gotten cocky, let those old habits surface, Tony has been there to take advantage.
Tony Stevens stalking McCarthy now. Oh, throws him into the corner.
Oh.
Sees Sunshine coming. The in-ring awareness of the milkman Tony Stevens.
Oh my goodness.
Throwing himself those dense calcium-fueled bones of Tony Stevens, really making that a heavy hit. Look at McCarthy just slithering up. Big knee to the sternum again.
Look at this now. Oh, Yuri from Sunshine takes down the big man, Meteora. A cover here. He could have him. 2-0.
Sunshine Kid grabbing the arms of McCarthy, bouncing his head off the mat like a basketball, and Tony once again from behind.
Look at this, just strikes in the face, just getting rough in the later end of this match. You really have the brains in Tony, the brawn of McCarthy, and the champion Sunshine trying to do, oh my goodness! And taking out the champion. This is what we mentioned earlier. Can Tony do this? Can Tony finally capture the title?
Tony could be going for that milk salt. No, he elects for the elbow.
Too much time there. Look at this. McCarthy has been busted wide open. Sunshine. Oh! Hurricane Rana spiking him. He is busted open as well. Tony looks the best right now.
Tony's looking fresh as a daisy compared to these two. Sunshine, though, looking to change that here. Sunshine now gaining control. Great ring awareness.
If you're just tuning in, this is for the Starlight Championship. The Sunshine Kid defending against Tony Stevens and Brother McCarthy. Tonight we also in our main event for the World Championship. Thane Blackwood defending for the first time against veteran Kevin the Kid KDK. We have 2 Elimination Chamber qualifiers as well. This night is packed. It is high stakes and fast-paced action all night.
Oh, goodness, and the heavy knees of McCarthy. Boots! Sunshine out of the ring once again. Targets Tony now.
What is he doing up there?
Oh
my goodness! Exploder off the apron!
The strength and power of McCarthy! Darnell got caught up in the action, and Sunshine Kid! Power bomb by McCarthy!
Tony taking advantage of that powerbomb situation. He's got McCarthy down, Sunshine recovering. This match has been all chaos. McCarthy out of the ring now. Sunshine Kid.
These two just trading bombs. The Milkman with the big left hand taking him down. A southpaw is Tony Stevens. That big left. You gotta watch out for it.
But I was going to say he's not paying attention to McCarthy, who's taking all the time he needs on the outside to watch. And, oh my goodness, knocked him off the apron, still locking in on the champion. Tony now, oh no.
Oh no, it's like a horror movie. It's like a horror movie watching that giant man.
Oh my goodness.
Holy hell!
You don't want to miss a second of the action here on the VWN. The Sunshine Kid with a suicide dive, taking out both men.
What was that you said about fast-paced action, Alan? What was that?
Exactly. Oh, look at this now.
Tony looked like he was gearing up for that calcium kiss.
Wait a minute, though. Look at McCarthy.
What the hell is that?
Has a chair. That's a steel chair. Oh my goodness.
With chains wrapped around it. Where the hell did he get that? And now Tony Stevens with a wound. McCarthy is relishing in the blood of the Milkman.
McCarthy with the game changer there. A steel chair that appears to be wrapped in chains.
Oh, God.
And he has taken full advantage of this match. Tony trying to defend himself. I mean, you can see the blood raining down on all 3 men as McCarthy is looking to put this away and become the Starlight Champion any moment now. Oh my goodness, no, a bulldog reversal.
Went for a backdrop. Tony Stevens getting back into this thing.
DDT there. Spiking the big man. Taking the Sunshine Kid out. Is this Tony's moment? Oh my goodness.
Off the ropes, McCarthy. Big leg drop across the throat of Tony Stevens. Look at the blood. This is the first match. We're already painting the canvas on some Picasso stuff. Oy!
Sunshine right there to stop McCarthy from inflicting any more damage between him and Tony. Could be looking for another pair up. Possibly, look at this. Monkey flip across the ring. Separating both opponents so you can focus on them one by one. That's a smart move. From the Sunshine Kid.
So elusive as the Sunshine Kid did not see McCarthy coming there. McCarthy like a bull in a china shop. Captures, suplex, dumps the Milkman right on his head.
Once again, McCarthy halts this match to a slow pace. That's the way he wants it. But wait a minute. Oh no! Sunshine tried to hit McCarthy the first time. McCarthy dodges out of the way. He takes out Tony. And McCarthy kind of tanked that first shot to the face. And the second one, though, oh no.
What? McCarthy just telling him, hey, it may do something to you. It does nothing to me. The goozle. My goodness. insane.
Oh no! Out of nowhere!
The nail!
Oh, this is it. We are moments away from a new champion. Oh, second time. But Sunshine
Kid takes advantage. Boogie Wonderland goes into the cover on Tony. 1, 2, 3. He retains.
What a
Here
match!
is your winner, and still, yes, WW Starlight Champion, the Sunshine Kid!
That is a prime example of the risk of a triple threat match. McCarthy had that one, but the Sunshine Kid jumping up at the last minute, hitting that Boogie Wonderland, and covering Tony to retain the Starlight Championship. What a match to get us started here at SWW Blitz.
Oh man. What a crazy start here tonight in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
That's just the beginning of the night. The Sunshine Kid retains.
Wait! Oh my God! My God!
No, not him!
Oh! The hit placed by Vinnie VGO sends the head of the Sunshine Kid crashing into the Starlight Championship. What the hell is this guy doing here?
How the hell is he still employed here after what he did? Vinnie VGO has returned, and he has locked his sights on the Starlight Championship. I can't believe this.
He is not sticking around. This crowd letting him have it.
Who in the hell decided that he should still be employed here? And for that fact, now he's stealing an opportunity for the Starlight title. Sunshine Kid has a big problem coming his way.
His name is Vinnie VGO. Good God, I hate that guy. That guy sucks.
I can't believe after what he did to Cancer that he's still allowed to be here, let alone challenged for the Starlight Championship in that manner.
Mi amor, there's no more sparkling water.
That's impossible. I requested the mini fridge be stocked hours ago.
Hey, Cayman, sir, it's prime time. Ooh, Prime Time managed to scour every vending machine in the area for your fancy water, but the most he could manage to find was Dasani. So he bought 12 of them and filled them all with glitter. But if you don't like that, Prime Time still has some of this Fago stuff.
Fago? My wife can't be seen drinking that swill, idiota. You were supposed to pick up a 12-pack of Topo Chico from the nearest supermarket.
Prime Time's mistake. He will rectify this immediately.
Oh, and another thing. Why you always say it's prime time? You drink that prime stuff too?
Oh, Lord, no. Even Prime Time has higher standards than that. Prime Time is just his chosen name. And Cayman, sir, Prime Time is a man of his word. He has no issues coming to your every beck and call. That's why he even took the liberty of learning your name. All he asks is that you be so kind as to give him the same courtesy in return.
What a very fair and reasoned compromise you have presented here today. However, no. I'm afraid that will not do. See, what you fail to understand is that you are now a servant of the great Cayman Blanco. That means you are now a member of my household. And I cannot allow one of my own, however low in standing, to go prancing around in public without a, como se dice, dignified Spanish name. Let's see, what would be a proper name for my new butler? Jorge? No. Hugo, perhaps?
Mateo is a strong name.
A wonderful suggestion, mi amor, but I think we can do better. I have it. Rogelio. I shall christen you Rogelio.
It's prime time?
No! No es prime time. Your name is Rogelio. Say it with me. Rogelio.
Roger?
No. Rogelio.
Richard.
No, cabrón. Rogelio. Rogelio.
Daniel Darn Tootin.
What?
John Table. Sebastian Murphy.
Your name is now Rogelio. And if you wish to ever see a ring again, you will learn it. Comprende?
But it's prime time.
Ah, just forget it. He is too stupid to learn.
Nonsense, mi amor. It is just as I said when we adopted our first alligator. Even the wildest of animals can be domesticated. He just needs a little dressing up, starting with that disgusting strip of hair above his lip.
No, not Primetime's mustache. It's his most flattering feature.
Hold him still while I get the clippers.
No, please. Ah, it's prime time. It's prime time. No.
Did they shave his mustache off? Did they hold him down and shave his mustache off?
The following contest is a women's elimination chamber qualifier and is set for regulation one fall. Introducing first, from Devil's Kettle, Minnesota, weighing in at 134 pounds, Shelly Oliver!
Well, Frank, this one got real personal on the last Adrenaline when Rain would make her SWW debut and in-ring debut here tonight to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. This is a high-stakes match, gotten a little personal. This is going to be a hard-hitting contest for sure.
It is.
But the one thing that is going to be a little concerning for Shelly is she has no idea how her opponent is going to contest her. This is her in-ring debut. This is a fresh moment. But for Rain, can she keep up with the seasoned Shelly Oliver?
Well, Shelly Oliver is now fighting it. She's not disadvantaged anymore. She's lost a lot of weight. I don't know how much Lilia Baranova weighs, but that's what she lost.
I was going to ask what you mean by that, but that makes sense.
Oh my.
From Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 206 pounds, Rain!
Rain making her way down to the ring, nearly as enigmatic, if arguably more enigmatic than her significant other, Matt Short, the man behind the madness. Look at this. I mean, the vibe just changed when Rain made her way out here.
Well, very similar to what Matt Short does when he walks out. I mean, they changed the move. They are trying to take over both the men and women's divisions. What Matt Short has done is nothing more than madness. He took out Ragnarok, who we just saw return at the end of Adrenaline. Who knows what's going to come from that? He tried to take out Kevin the Kid, but tonight, Rain is trying to take over the women's division in this Elimination Chamber qualifier, her in-ring debut. High-stakes match, Elimination Chamber qualifier. We are underway.
Two women circling
These two.
the ring. The feeling out process begins.
Lock up, collar and elbow. To start us off, Shelly taking over. That's what I mentioned earlier. The more seasoned competitor here in Shelly Oliver. Oh, but she doesn't know what she's getting herself into in the in-ring debut of Rain. This is unprecedented because if Rain wins this match, she will be the fastest competitor in SWW history to earn a championship match. I mean, it'll be her second match since her in-ring debut, and she'll already be challenging for the women's championship.
I mean, she could be in store for an absolutely meteoric rise, but she's not there yet. But if she keeps up this technical work like she's doing now, she's got a great chance. Shelly breaking out of it with the punches to the solar plexus.
Well, we also mentioned that Shelly Oliver is in her way right now. She still has to win this match to qualify. Either woman could still qualify. And Shelly is sort of on a rise herself. Meteoric one at that, if you could put it. Oh my goodness! Cover now. What a maneuver. Backflip Pele. No, only a 1. But Shelly has removed herself from Lilia Baranova as that historic Sin City street fight, or Sin City, what it turned into basically a death match at that point. And Shelly would turn her back on Lilia after being mistreated for so long by Lilia Baranova, who we still have yet to see back in SWW since they lost to Cody Hale and Amber Reed. But I don't think Shelly sees it as a loss. Ooh.
No, she sees it as a fresh start. I mean, you heard the reception for her when she made her way out here. My goodness. Maybe I shouldn't have used the stank up so early. Maybe you're right about that. That kick was vicious.
Rope break there. That's that fresh ring awareness. Rain getting a little frustrated, but that's what a seasoned competitor will know, is to know where you're at in the ring. Rain is still learning that as she takes down Shelly, stomping her down into the corner.
She's doing all this in heels, by the way. This is absolutely incredible. Pushes off and drives the knees right there into the sternum of Shelly Oliver. Into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no, not even a 2.
Well, yeah, 1 count. Shelly still fresh in this match. I mean, yeah, you mentioned a very unique attire for Rain. Also, very similar in Shelly Oliver, who prefers platformers, but it does more damage in those kicks and those stomps. She doesn't wear knee pads to put more effectiveness into her knees. Oh! And that's just a prime example of it right there.
Look at
and
this. Look at this! Senton, Shelly Oliver hooking the leg now. Cover 1, kick out by Rain. These two. The feeling out process. I feel like we're still in it, Alan.
A little bit, yeah.
I feel like we haven't yet seen these women at the extent they could go. I don't know how the hell Shelly's still standing. Frankensteiner by Rain.
Towards the center now. 2 count. No, not enough. What a resilient moment there for Shelly to get kicked that hard right in the chin and just keep standing. That's that resilience we've seen in her. Oh, look at this. Shelly has gone bat for bat with the best in this division, and it's only just now that people are really seeing her capabilities on full display.
Shelly's always been a talented in-ring competitor. Everybody's known that, but it was a mindset thing. It was trying to shift into that new gear, and Shelly Oliver, I think this is probably the best version of her we've seen. Oh, kick out. Rain now a little bit frustrated here, like you said before. I don't know how good that is to be so frustrated this early in this contest. Cattle mutilation applied.
That is a message, shit. I mentioned that on Adrenaline they got very personal with one another, and this is, again, on full display. This is not to win the match. This is to, oh, wow, what a kick to the back of the neck. That is just to piss Shelly off. That is just to upset her and get her head out of the game. But Shelly is calculated. Oh, the stomp to the face. You see it a little more aggressive there now after that submission.
Shelly Oliver does not take any disrespect. Not anymore. Shelly off the rope. Big kick takes her down and a double stop. Driving those just platforms right through the heart of Rain, and she's electing to do it again. Goodness.
Nasty offense there. Now Shelly lining up Rain here, looking to put her away with that patent bicycle knee. No! Rain dodges out of the way. Off the ropes now. Oh my goodness, and she caught her! This could be it to qualify for the chamber. No!
No! A kick out by Rain.
What a moment there. Rain bouncing off the ropes, dodging that bicycle knee just to run smack into another one.
Shelly Oliver, if she's not going to get it with you the first time, you better believe she's going to get it with you at some point. The face wash in the corner just kicked her right in the mush.
Taking her to the top now. Shelly really looking to put this one away. Top rope. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Crash landing there after a kick to the face. Cover now. 2-0.
Rain is taking these vicious hits to the head here. Shelly Oliver, not one to hold back her vicious strikes. My goodness.
Not one bit. Shelly now Irish whip once again. Knee to the gut. Kick to the side of the head.
Goodness.
Look at this.
Oh, man. Look
Deadlift
at the
powerbomb.
strength of Shelly Oliver. Powerbomb deadlift. 1, 2, kick out.
Oh, off the ropes now. Stop. No. Roll up here from Rain. What a counter. This could be it. No. Wait a minute. Shelly rolling through. Powering her up. Rain with a backslide for the qualifying of the chamber. No.
Oh, Rain with the educated feet. Look at this combination. Rain revving it up here. Sends Shelly into the corner. Look at this. I don't know how smart this is, taking your time like this.
Boasting a bit there.
Oh! That kick lands again. Hooks the leg. 2. And Shelly once more kicking out.
Been a little too much time there boasting. Now Shelly getting back up to her feet here. Using those feet to her advantage. Big DDT spike.
Goodness.
This is the
What a
final.
combination.
This is the final Elimination Chamber qualifier for the women. After this match, we will know all the participants within that match. That is for the Women's Championship at Sinister Intent. Cody Hale has a huge obstacle in her way. 5 other women inside one of the most sinister structures, no pun intended.
I like that one.
Oh,
right in the eyes. Oh, and that kick again. She might have kicked her damn head off. 1, 2, kick out. Shelly Oliver just in the nick of time. My God.
That was 2.99, and once again the frustration of Rain setting in.
Rain thinks that was it. Rain thinks Darnell made a mistake here, but you can't take your eye off the ball. Shelly getting back to her feet. Look at this. Crucifix. Oh, kick out by Rain.
Shelly
now.
Shelly took advantage there. Look at this now. Hair whip getting a little dirty herself. Doesn't mind it. Looking to set it up once again. This could be all she wrote. And she hits this knee again just like that. And it could be all over.
Wait a minute.
My God.
Is she here?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, she is. And she is pissed.
The demon of Shelly's past has come back to haunt her. But wait a minute now. Rain in the ring.
No,
We saw the match
not
going
like
on.
this.
Not like this. 2. Damn it.
Rain has chamber! Reigns is qualified for the chamber!
Pinfall. Reigns!
Oh no!
And Lilia!
No! And now the match is over. Reigns is qualified for the chamber, and this is completely uncalled for.
Oh my God! Do you hear her? And Reigns just laughing at the misfortune of Shelly Oliver. She's done for the night. She's out of here. But Lilia... Oh my
God.
She is unhinged. Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
Somebody's got to stop this. This is
She's
out of
screaming like
hand.
a banshee, Alan.
No, come on. This is just insult to injury. My God! With the knee brace!
The knee brace right to the jaw of Shelly Oliver. Good God!
We have got to get security out here. This is ridiculous. Oh my
Look
God.
at her face, the crimson mask. She is pouring blood out.
This is disgusting. This is hard to watch.
She has not had enough yet. This STF with the legs locked.
I mean, you see what Lilia has been through from that Sin City street fight at DMH, and here comes security. Thank God.
Security's got to do something. They got to pull this woman off her. She is all over Shelly right now. Shelly's a bloody mess. Lilia finally relenting the attack, and she's out of here. My goodness.
We got to get some help for Shelly. This is bad. This is really bad.
Her face just exploded off of that knee brace. Cut her. She's bleeding like a stuffed pig. This has not been a good night for Shelly Oliver, but, oh, what? It's been a good night for you, huh?
It's all because of that woman.
What's up, everyone? Hope you've been enjoying the show so far, and after seeing all the talent give it their all tonight, it really takes me back. After all, we gotta start somewhere, right? That's where the Performance Center comes in. Everyone has their own journey to take, their own lessons to learn, their own path to walk down. You can walk it alone, figure it all out as you go along, or you can have a little help. And it never hurts to have someone in your corner. That's where the VWM Performance Center comes in. By heading to the VWM Patreon and joining the Breakout tier or the VIP tier, you can get one of the coveted spots in our next class of Performance Center talent. Pick up the tools to become one of the deadliest strikers in our sport. Start as early as today to put your skills to the test inside Club Rush and show the VWM faithful why you should be holding gold yourself one day. I chose the left-hand path, and it led me to the VWM World Championship. So now, where will it lead you? Sign up today for the Breakout tier, and I'll see you on the path to redemption. Now let's get back to the action.
Jack, what the hell am I looking at right now? No, don't give me that silence! That's your guy! That's the kid you've been grooming for months! What did you do with him?
You're asking the wrong questions, Bruno.
Oh, am I? Oh, I'm sorry, because from where I'm standing, it looks like you just put your own future through a glass pane!
No. From where you're standing, you're still thinking too small. Last Adrenaline, you looked at me in the eyes in our locker room, and you started talking about the future of Genesis. You said it yourself. Our plan wasn't flawless, but it wasn't my fault. It was the state of Genesis. And then I realized something you didn't.
Something I didn't? Okay. Alright, sure! Enlighten me then. Because right now, all I'm seeing is you tearing down your own foundation!
No. I'm removing a weakness before it costs us everything. He had potential, I won't deny that. He had fire. He had heart. He even had a moment or two where I thought maybe, just maybe, he'd get there. But a maybe doesn't survive inside the Elimination Chamber.
So that's it. That's your justification. So, let me see if I understand. He wasn't perfect, so you ended him?
You're goddamn right I did. And more importantly, I replaced him.
You replaced him?
You wanted the future of Genesis? You wanted someone who can carry this faction forward? Who can stand beside me when the pressure hits its peak? Then I took that chamber spot from his cold, lifeless hands, and I made sure it went to someone who won't fold when it matters. And that someone is me.
You're telling me you did all of this because you didn't trust your own protege to deliver when the lights were brightest, and so now you will be taking his place inside the Elimination Chamber?
I'm telling you, I know he wouldn't have survived. But I've been in that structure before, Bruno. I know what to expect. And after Dead Man's Hand, I know how to get the job done. I refused to let Genesis die because I chose loyalty over results. You kept talking about the future. Take a good look at it. Sheldon Tremblay and Austin Zero. Precision, discipline, and absolutely no fear of pulling the trigger when the moment calls for it. These are men who understand what Genesis is supposed to be. No wasted motion, no empty potential, no weak links, just results.
So this isn't chaos. This is a reset. And what about Argus?
Argus will do what he's told. He's a good soldier. And tonight, he'll dismantle Silvera. He'll join me at Sinister Intent. And this version of Genesis won't just show up. We will take over. And I will take back my World Championship. Exactly the way it was supposed to be.
I'll be honest, Jack. When I talked with you about the future, this is not what I pictured. But this... this is a hell of a lot more effective. All right. I suppose when you're making the mother of all omelets, you can't fret over every egg, Jack. So let's see what the future of Genesis really looks like.
Oi, oi, Shannon Jr. What's crack-a-lackin'?
Huh? Oh, God, not you. Look, I have no quarrel with you, so don't try starting anything. You know who I am.
What? Shannon Jr.? I mean, come on. You see the joke already, right?
Come on, Yuri, you know what my name is.
Oh, but I do. But that's not the reason why I want to have a little chit-chat with you. You got a minute? Being a champion and all, don't want to take up too much of your precious time.
Can you just get on with it, man?
Alright, Junior, keep your mullet on.
Man, you just keep going on and on, don't you?
Let me say my piece first, Junior. Come on, as champ, you gotta have some respect. Anyway, look here, Junior. I basically just want to pick your brain a little after everything that's happened to you recently. I mean, you're now just on the verge of finally becoming your own man in this place. So close to finally making your mark here. But what I don't understand is how you are trying your absolute damnedest to stay inside of Shannon's shadow. Why is that?
Huh? What are you even going on about? That sulfite done messed up your head because you're gone, friend.
Ah! We're talking about you here, not me. Seriously though, Junior. You've had plenty of chances to make a proper mark here. and yet you always fall under Shannon. I'm just trying to understand why. I mean, right, let me ask you this. When has Shannon done or given anything for you? Honestly.
He's given me a hell of a lot. He brought me here, he trained me, and I owe him. More than you could ever understand, but loyalty is not something you get, ain't it?
See, I knew you was going to say something like that. Oh, bless your sweet, innocent heart, Junior. No. I need you to truly be honest with yourself right now. Because Shannon didn't give you anything. But you have given him everything. I mean, right, listen. Last season, when Oblivion was on the horizon, you were set to be in the Coliseum. But you gave that show away to Shannon. And he went on to win the thing and moved on to Divinity. That moment, it should have been you. And speaking of Divinity, you nearly didn't make it because of what Ace Whistler did. And what was the root of that? You being in Shannon's shadow. Or, right, what about Strider and what his goon did to you going into DMH? Again, you almost had to sit that one out because you was in Shannon's shadow. I mean, Christ, when you tried to tell Shannon that you had a plan, it was like pulling Shannon's teeth to get him to finally trust your idea. Face it, Junior, the fact is, you're not seen as a champion. Hell, you're not even seen as a person. You're just a tool for other people to use.
Christ. Strider already tried to play this game with me, Yuri, and it didn't work with him, and it won't work with you. I'm one of the good guys, understand? I'm the World Heavyweight Champion, and I deserve respect. So don't test me, Yuri.
Whoa, chill your beans, Junior. Just trying to have a civil conversation with you.
Go on. Call me that again. I dare you.
Pissing you off now, isn't it? That's kind of the point I'm driving at. Until you finally decide to break away from being Shannon's shadow, you will always be seen as Shannon Jr. But hey, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. I'll see you around Sinister Time, Junior. Toodles!
Good God, what a jackass.
We are back live here on Blitz for some more in-ring action.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following opening contest is set for Regulation 1 Fall. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 226 pounds, Johnny Osaka!
Big opportunity for both of these men in this match. Johnny Osaka, who has been climbing the ranks swiftly here in SWW, alongside Jay Fontaine. Now they face off one-on-one.
They are, hold on. Sorry.
I know you're not singing.
Hey, listen, if those two dorks over there on the green brand could do it, I could do it here. Okay?
Okay. Fair enough. I can't argue with you there.
Because they're dorks. They are dorks.
I definitely can't argue that this is the better broadcast team here on Blitz.
Nor should you. Oh, speaking of bangers, I might be. Ooh. Hey!
I'll be singing again.
I couldn't hit these notes.
And his opponent, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 177 pounds, Jay Fontaine!
You ever see a young kid in this business and just go, he's got it, Alan?
Oh, absolutely. Jay Fontaine is one of those people. He has proven them all wrong in every contest he's been in. I mean, you go back all the way to when he was at Oblivion. Earned his way through contests to get to compete in that match. He comes back around. He defeats one Andre Simmons in an incredible match the last time we were here on Blitz.
Oh,
and now he's
God.
here against another up-and-comer, Johnny Osaka.
I still haven't fully recovered my voice from that. That was crazy. Johnny Osaka, Jay Fontaine circling around. Jay Fontaine gets the back. Forearm to the back lower spine here. Jay Fontaine
Roll
with the
up here.
schoolboy. One. Kick out by Johnny.
Trying to get him back up to his feet, but Johnny, ooh, big elbow to the gut. Getting back to his feet now, and look at this. Roll up from Johnny.
Oh, he's got one leg hook there. Ooh, just enough.
Off the ropes here. Oh, look at this. Roll through and a DDT for his trouble.
Goodness.
Cover again.
Jay Fontaine with the tilt-a-whirl DDT. Counters out of that lariat attempt by Johnny Osaka. Drop down. This one's going to be quick, Alan.
That's right. Look at this. Oh! Dragon. 2 count there off the snap dragon.
Little
And
enter
then, like
the
you said,
dragon
this-
suplex.
This is going to be a quick one. Fontaine taking advantage, slowing it down a little bit to inflict that said damage, picking Johnny back up, keeping him trapped near that corner. There it is. Put him in the corner, punch to the gut. Off the ropes here, Fontaine. Oh, big drop kick.
God,
And he is
he's
not done. Look at him.
Oh!
Another one.
First to the chest, the second one to the side of the face. Good
Ooh.
God.
Cover now.
2, kick out by Osaka. Osaka a little bit slower to get out of the cover this time. Jay Fontaine staying on him. What's he going for here? Takes him off the ropes. Forearm.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jay Fontaine counters. Switches it back. This kid can take a licking and keep on ticking. My goodness.
A lot of resiliency from Jay Fontaine, but both men on their feet, strike for strike here. We see this quite a bit here on the VW and the resiliency of these competitors.
Jay Fontaine's not even firing a shot back. He's just telling him to hit him.
Oh! Look at this. Bicycle knee. My goodness. What a series of strikes. He's not done with them. Another knee. And now a cover in the center. 1. Could that be it? No.
Jay Fontaine with the lethal combinations. My goodness gracious.
Taking him back over to the corner now. Opposite end of the ring where they were prior. Jay Fontaine taking full advantage of this match thus far. Look at him now.
What is he? Well, Darnell.
Backing Darnell into a corner.
Oh my God! His face!
You can't take a breath with Johnny Osaka. He just stopped him in his tracks.
Just put his foot out, and Jay Fontaine took an absolute header. My God.
I can't tell if that was his foot or his fist that he ran into.
No, dude. It hurt either way. Oh!
Stomp. Cover.
Oh, man. We see some things whenever Jay Fontaine's out here, man. My God.
We see some things, Frank says.
I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, every time this guy gets into the ring, I see something I've never seen before. I mean, the roll-ups, him running headlong into whatever that was by Johnny Osaka. I mean,
I can't argue with you there. Johnny Osaka, however, is taking full advantage. Got him back into the corner, across the ring now. Look at this.
I don't know if Jay Fontaine knows how to argue anymore. I think that left his brain with that kick. Oh my God!
And now Osaka off the ropes. Oh, and another boot. What a vicious kick.
Jay Fontaine must have ordered like the CTE Gold Express package or something, because Johnny Osaka's giving it to him.
Wow. Osaka now, Northern Lights, center of the ring. Could be all she wrote. No. I think Jay is fine, unbeknownst to the words that Frank had just said. Back up to his feet, picking Osaka back up here. A series of strikes. Fast-paced action here on Blitz, and the Albuquerque fans are loving it.
Jay Fontaine stomping away, wrists clutched here on Johnny Osaka. When they were standing up and throwing hands, Jay Fontaine was telling Johnny that he wanted some more. He's definitely getting it out of Johnny tonight. What's Jay going for now? Jay Fontaine, crossbody to the outside.
He is fired up, crossbody to the outside, takes Osaka down, trying to throw him back into the ring. Wait, no, up against the barricade, gonna do some damage on the outside now, dragging him into the fans.
Oh my God, the drive-by knee to the side of the jaw there as Johnny Osaka was hung up on the barricade. Those people in the front row could smell what he had for breakfast this morning.
Fontaine now, springboard drop kick.
That's so impressive. There's no other way to describe that. That's just so impressive. To jump over the top rope, spring off of the middle rope, and land that drop kick. This kid's, again, he's got it. All little Border City stretch action.
Submission hold. Osaka far away from the ropes. He's got to fight out if he wants to win this one.
He's in no man's land. In no man's land right now.
And got out of it there with a punch to the face. I mean, that's really worked for Osaka this match. Both men known high flyers. Oh, look at this now. Oh my God! Crash landing off the crossbody. That could be it. No. I mean, he landed hard on him. Pause, as the kids say.
Wow. Oh!
DDT.
DDT. You're into that internet lingo, huh?
Osaka up on the corner. I don't know what you're talking about, Frank.
What are the two funniest numbers out there right now? I want to hear your answer. Oh!
Two funniest numbers?
See, you're not into that lingo. I'm not even gonna entertain that though.
What, 1 and 2? Why did one?
Yeah, Alan. 1 and 2. 1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 2.
1 is the loneliest number of them all. You never heard? Oh!
I think the one tooth left in Jay Fontaine's mouth is the loneliest of them all now. My God.
Kick out though, Fontaine.
Holy hell.
Hey, get this one. Look at this now. A roll-up caught him.
The
He can have
roll-up.
him. 2.
No! 1, 2. 1, 2. God, I hate me.
I do too. Off the ropes now, Fontaine.
Thanks.
Big
Ow.
clothesline.
Oh, but Johnny Osaka right back up to his feet. A house on fire as Jay Fontaine springing up off of Johnny. He's feeling the crowd here after that drop kick. He's telling him to get crazy in the pit. What is Jay Fontaine stalking for here?
Oh no! Looked like a flying forearm headed Osaka's way, but he caught it way ahead of time. Taking him over to the corner now. Irish whip.
Johnny Osaka.
Oh man.
Look at his face, the welts all over him. He looks like he was ran through a meat grinder.
Oh, if you know Osaka, you know what he's setting up for next. To the top row. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the hell?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Well, this match is going to end in a disqualification.
That's
Frank,
Ragnarok!
That's Ragnarok!
What the hell is Ragnarok doing out here? Why is he getting involved? Oh, come on. Ragnarok picks up Jay Fontaine. chucking him out of the ring.
I'm at a loss.
Vail doesn't want to clear me. Doesn't want to give me time on his show. That's fine. Then I'll just take it from someone else. I don't need permission. I don't need a contract. And I damn sure don't need approval to finish something that should have been finished months ago. Match short! Match short! Get your ass out here and let's finish this now! No!
Oh my God, Ragnarok has lost it.
He's lost his mind.
He wants Matt Short, but he's not in the building.
Rag, our business was done. It was over. You know what you had to do? Just stay home. That's it. That's all you had to do. Just stay home. But you couldn't. No, you just had to come back early, and you made sure you stuck your nose in my business again. And you cost me a shot at the fucking top, didn't you? A shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. One that I could never see again. And to think about it, that's what started this whole thing, right? The Keys to the Kingdom ladder match? You know, the one that we had at Divinity? That was my surefire way to become the world champion. That was my moment. And you didn't stop me to win the match yourself. No. Because you don't have that contract, do you? You know what you have? You have nothing. And yet you stopped me just to make sure I lost. You know, I gotta say, man to man, I respect the hate. But look at you now. I got even. And now you're a shell of what you once were. But now, Rag, now you've tipped the scales again.
Tip the scales? Tip the scales? You want to talk about tipping the scales? Maybe you should loosen up that mask a little bit because it seems to be cutting off the blood flow to your brain. But as far as I remember, I don't know, maybe it is a little fuzzy on my end, considering, well, you stomped my head through those steps back at OTV. But as far as I remember, you have been ducking me since the night that you stuck the knife in my back. You tried to end my career. You tried to cost me everything, and you want to call it even?
No, I call it a strategy. But tonight is not the night you get your hands on me again. No. I know the perfect place to get even with you once and for all. This ends at Sinister Intent. But you'll have to meet me face to face on Adrenaline to hear the stipulation.
Oh, how magnanimous! Allow me to give you my sincerest round of applause. You grade A motherfucker!
Understand this. Without me, there is no match. You said it yourself. Vale won't clear you. Vale won't give you the time. So, I'll be gracious enough to let you back into my spotlight just so that way I can break you in it. At Sinister Intent. But let's get one thing straight. I don't care about your rage, and I don't care about your justice. So if you want to see me At Sinister Intent, you play by my rules. You keep your hands off me until then. Otherwise, I walk, and you're just gonna get a repeat of the Keys of the Kingdom where you get nothing. So play nice, Rag. And I'll see you on Adrenaline.
Matt Short laying down his terms for Ragnarok. My goodness, this is all coming to a head, Alan. This is gonna be ugly.
What do you mean he's holding him hostage? He's holding his career hostage for a match at Sinister Intent under Matt's rules. And we'll hear the stipulation on Adrenaline.
I can only shudder at the thought of what it might be.
I've been doing physicals for 23 years. Olympians, heavyweights, monsters in boots. And never, in my 23 years, have I seen anything like them. Where did you find these two?
Well, I reckon I'd say good scouting for the big one and great instincts for the little one.
Let's start with him. 40-year-old male, 5'3", 147 pounds. Hypermobile joints. He scored a 9 out of 9 on the Baton score for flexibility. ACTN3 gene, sprinter variant, and RH null blood.
Yeah, the golden unicorn. Whatever the hell the medical term is.
There isn't a casual term for that. It's 1 in 6 million. Hospitals build protocols around people like him.
I get a card. It's very exclusive.
I don't even know where to start. RH null blood? That's astronomically rare.
Astronomical indeed. Hospitals break into a cold sweat when they see this man's chart. Cause is the kind of patient makes your average ER doctor call their mama.
If he ever needed a transfusion, you'd basically have to fly in a donor from another continent. There's no emergency O-negative backup.
Exactly. He's a walking, talking insurance nightmare. Any claim for injury, surgery, or, well, anything that bleeds costs triple. Hell, maybe even quadruple.
I do love being original.
One tiny scratch and suddenly your whole policy is like, why do we even sell coverage for this man?
This is literally the only blood type that has its own emergency registry. 1 in 6 million. If something happens, he's literally irreplaceable.
A liability that's worth 10 times his weight in gold. And he's got the merch sales to prove it too.
I'm also noting a lot of confusion from most of everyone who's ever looked at him, and some confusion from staff regarding...
Oh, this question.
Yeah, that one comes up a lot. Now, personally, I don't give a damn. More curious than anything. I also think he might be pulling everyone's leg with his age. I mean, I gotta question the authenticity of his documents because the little bastard sure as hell don't look like he's 40 years old.
Well, I can't exactly confirm his age, but I doubt someone would lie about that for a joke. He's probably just aging well.
Domaine de la Romane Conti, 1945. Chateau Mouton Rothschild of the same year. Chateau d'Yquem, 1811.
Come again?
Oh, dear doctor, you must treat yourself more. Do you not enjoy wine in your leisure? He's not just aging well, he's aging the best. What you see with CAWs here is de época, a vintage.
That's because I'm a perfect blend. Japanese for the structure, Cuban for the warmth and depth, Honduran for strength and just enough edge. Every part working together to make this face, this body exactly what it is. Noticeable, right?
Right. I can confirm, medically speaking, everything's present and accounted for. Quite impressive for his stature, actually.
Told you, it's not exactly factory standard. More like top of the line, and my petal loves it.
You talk like you a limited edition.
He's built like physics took a shortcut. There are leverage points here that shouldn't work, but do, repeatedly.
Wanna see something gross? I can lick my elbow.
He's not lying. I've seen it.
I'm good. I'll take your word for it.
All right. Physically, you're cleared, but we also need to talk about your mental health.
Love that for me.
You've been diagnosed with obsessive-compulsive disorder since you were a child.
Correct. Managed, organized, color-coded, alphabetized.
It says here you have compulsive counting behaviors.
Only the important stuff.
Like food.
6 snacks a day.
Exactly 6.
Exactly 6.
And your favorite numbers are 6 and 54?
6 and 54 is sacred.
What is so sacred about 54? It says you used to count to 27.
Used to. Old favorite. Boring. Then I met my petal, Xerxes.
What does the number 54 have to do with your wife?
It's her birthday. May 4th, 54. It is also 6 times 9. Sexy math.
So you changed your obsession because of romance?
Yes, 27 was lonely. 54 is married. Now I hit 6 strikes, 60 heartbeats in 54 seconds. All in her honor.
I went to med school for this.
6 snacks, 54 beats, 0 mercy. And a heart for Xerxes.
You also count steps?
Only on stairs. Flat ground doesn't deserve respect.
And repetitions during training.
Never odd numbers.
And if the count is wrong, he starts over.
That can be disruptive in a high-stress environment.
You've never met my wife. Stress loves me.
The concern is fixation.
Focus. It's called focus.
You once refused to leave gorilla position because you'd only tapped your boots 5 times? You understand this can escalate under pressure.
Yeah. That's when I get really good.
My partner here can be calm when the numbers behave.
And if they don't?
Then somebody's getting corrected.
So let me be clear. I'm asking if this affects your ability to compete safely.
Nope.
I wasn't finished.
I know exactly how many times I hit someone, how long I hold a submission, and when not to stop.
That's oddly reassuring.
Focus. It's called focus.
You once refused to leave gorilla position because you'd only tapped your boots 5 times? You understand this can escalate under pressure.
Yeah. That's when I get really good.
My partner here can be calm when the numbers behave.
And if they don't?
Then Somebody's getting corrected.
So let me be clear. I'm asking if this affects your ability to compete safely.
Nope.
I wasn't finished.
I know exactly how many times I hit someone, how long I hold a submission, and when not to stop.
That's oddly reassuring. You're cleared.
Just like that?
He's not exactly unstable. He's precise.
6 snacks, 54 beats, 0 mercy.
The math checks out.
Because 6 and 54 are correct in my mind.
And then there's you. 6'7", long frame, narrow upper airways.
A tracheal diameter of 0.2 millimeters on a good day, Doctor. A far cry from the tracheal diameter of the average male, which is often between 13 to 25 millimeters. I suffer from a particularly nasty case of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It had almost claimed my life many a winter when I was a young boy. But as you can see, it was not enough.
That's an understatement. Your oxygen efficiency is absurd. Your condition basically forces you to stay in peak shape, or else.
Everything we do, Doctor, demands discipline. What we eat, what we drink, how we train. And what separates me from everyone else is that even breathing is disciplined.
Together they don't make sense. One's a coiled spring, the other's a cathedral with lungs that refuse to quit.
That's why they called the Pale Bloods. They shouldn't exist, and yet they do.
So, are we cleared?
Medically? Yes. Existentially? I'm going to need a drink.
Do not worry, Doctor. We'll be gentle.
We never are.
I should have gone into dermatology.
What are you up to? You look like you're planning something.
Already planned. I'm just figuring out the details.
Oh, I can only imagine what you've thought of already. Well, if you're waiting for someone to tell you to move on, I'm not that person.
Huh. Well, that's refreshing. I feel like everyone that's laid eyes on me since that night wants to tell me that, but they know better.
So you've already thought about how you're going after her then?
Many times. Now I'm thinking about when.
Good.
Good?
Yeah, good. She nearly ended Cody Hale's career. She's a problem. So if you're going after her, don't hesitate.
Wow. So you're not gonna try and talk me down?
Nah, that. You give her hell. The absolute worst you can give her. She deserves it.
I like this conversation.
And just how long have you been standing over there?
Long enough.
Well, then you know what Amy did to Cody.
I saw.
Then you understand why I'm saying this.
Oh, I understand perfectly. Amy already knows how to hurt people. She just hasn't learned what happens when she picks the wrong one.
So you're telling me you're not worried about anything at all?
Not even a little. My petal is terrifying, especially when she's upset. She's even more terrifying when you realize she shares a personality type with some of the most notorious serial killers and some of the most fucked up characters ever written. She watches the Saw movies and thinks, that motherfucker's spittin'. When Jigsaw explains his reasons, she is morally gray, but anyone that makes her see red is finished.
Well, I'm not really an emotional person, but when I do feel something, I just feel it strongly.
Yeah, it's true. Only things you really care about are animals, CAWs, and the family. Look, you just make sure she never steals another opportunity from anyone again. If you need me, all you gotta do is reach out. I'm gonna go get ready for this match with Argus.
You're shaking.
I'm thinking.
I know exactly what that means. But first, my wife needs to eat.
I'm not hungry.
So,
I'm serious.
you haven't eaten since this morning.
I've been busy, thinking of a nasty plot.
Come on. Spicy tuna. Spicy salmon. Eel.
Seriously.
I'm reminding you of your favorites.
With spicy mayo.
Obviously.
In eel sauce.
I would never forget the eel sauce and the spicy mayo or your extra wasabi.
You're very good at this.
I know. I learned early on.
You remember every little thing that I tell you.
Extensively. It was one of the first few things I ever learned about you.
It's almost a little creepy.
You love it.
I do. I really, really do.
Good. Because you can't work properly on an empty stomach. But first, sushi.
That sounds like you have something planned after it, so what is going on in that pretty little head of yours?
Then, I take you back to the hotel.
For...
continued care. Then, you can go play Pokopia, and then go to sleep.
You're ridiculous.
You married me.
The best decision I've ever made. Although the second will be killing Amanda.
I know.
We are on to the final qualifier for the Elimination Chamber at Sinister Intent.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber qualifier and is set for Regulation 1 Fall. Introducing first, from Krakow, Poland, weighing in at 252 pounds, the main man, Argus. Go!
Well, Frank, we saw earlier tonight that Jack Ryder has snaked his way into the Elimination Chamber by taking his former protege spot. And if Argus Gore can get the job done here tonight and defeat Shannon Silvera, you know it's academic. Sinister Intent we will see Jack Ryder winning the World Championship back if he can get Argus Gore in there with him.
I mean, it's a nightmare scenario for everybody involved because those are the only two guys that are going to be teaming with each other throughout the entire thing, and what a terrifying duo it would be.
Well, first he's got to get through the former World Heavyweight Champion.
pounds, the Gate City God, Shannon Jr.
Well, Frank, ever since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship at Dead Man's Hand, in controversial fashion, I may add, he has been on a redemption run to take out Genesis. But not only that, he has been on a mission to get that title back. And if he can get himself into the Elimination Chamber, he could kill two birds with one stone. He can take out Argus here tonight, stop him from getting into the chamber, and then he faces off with Strider inside that chamber for revenge, and possibly in the events of that, winning back the World Championship.
Yes, but there's no guarantee that even if he were to do that, that this quite frankly, there's no other way to say it, this murder beef between him and Jack Strider would end. I mean, these two, it's insane how much hatred they have for each other. And, I mean, I shudder to imagine, oh my God!
As we get started, it is already blown up between these two. We have seen them face off before, and it's always a fast-paced, aggressive match. I mean, look at this. Argus marching around the ring with Silvera. No! Down by the leg.
I was going to talk about the hate between Jack Strider and Shannon Silvera, but the hate between Argus Gore and Shannon Silvera, that's long-standing too. And think about who's with them. Think about who's flanking them. Think about who got involved in the match at Dead Man's Hand to cost Shannon that title. Bruno Caldwell returning from out of nowhere. Oh!
God.
It seems that he's got a new cash cow in Jack Strider.
Well, it makes sense knowing that Argus Gore was in Genesis, seeing Bruno Caldwell at his side. I'm sure Caldwell was the man that brought in Argus when he was hiding in the shadows. I mean, ever since Caldwell has come onto the scene, he has tried everything in his power to stop Shannon Silvera from his success story. He tried to stop him from winning the world title in Season 1. He costed him the world title in Season 2. And here we go, the submission.
Oh, these so dangerous submissions from Shannon Silvera.
And don't forget, the first weapon that Caldwell always throws at Shannon is Argus. We saw it on the Christmas episode a few years back. We saw it in the Coliseum where his only mission was to eliminate Silvera. He failed in that by getting eliminated by Stitches. And now here we are, once again, full circle. Argus Gore trying to stop Shannon Silvera from entering the Elimination Chamber, but look at this.
Argus, you can see the burn scar on the side of the head of Argus Gore from that match with Stitches at Divinity. I mean, this SOB is tough. I mean, he went through a flaming stretcher.
Yeah, a flaming stretcher.
We've heard flaming tables. A flaming stretcher. Oh, my God.
We also got to think this could be a personal mission of Argus, too. If he can make it into that Elimination Chamber, he could face off again against Stitches, who, keep in mind, was the person who stopped Jack Strider in the first place from being in the chamber and qualified himself. He defeated Jack Strider on adrenaline. Whether you want to say if he was ready or not, Stitches got the job done. And now Strider has snaked his way back in. He could try to get revenge on Stitches, but more importantly in this case, if Argus can pull this off, it'll move to, wow. Cover now.
2. No, kick out.
If Argus could pull this off, he could get redemption for himself by taking out Stitches in the chamber.
I mean, Argus, he's a man with a lot to prove. I mean, ever since he faced off with Angelo at High Tides, the blow-off to their feud, I mean, he's been solely dedicated to destroying Shannon Silvera. These two have gone to war many a time. As we mentioned before, look at this!
My God!
Chucked a grown man across the ring like he was nothing. The rage, the fury of Argus Gore fuels him to no end. And now
he just threw him up into that.
Just muscled him into that Boston Crab. Shannon trying to crawl here, trying to get to the ropes. Argus making a good base for himself. Shannon now spinning around.
Wait a minute.
Oh, goes for the roll-up. Goes for the roll-up here. 1, 2, kick out.
Kick out at 2 there. Back to their feet. Roll up here. Schoolboy from Silvera, but it's a rope break. So quick, these two men. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Argus Gore just using his size, just bowling over Shannon. You got to think that Gore could come from out of nowhere.
Oh!
And it could be curtains for Shannon here. What are we doing here? What is this?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Holy shit!
A Canadian destroyer on the apron. My
God. A Carolinian destroyer, more like, Alan.
I guess if you're saying Blackwood, it's Canadian, huh?
That would be the case.
So if Silvera does a bull moose, is it still a bull moose? Or is it like a bull deer?
What's the national animal of what's the animal of North Carolina?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me get my thing out. What's this?
Oh! Air raid crash from Argus? No, not enough.
Modified air raid crash. Very, very interesting move.
Him up for a powerbomb position here. Oh, God! And you wonder if that may be a message, a little hybrid of the Hell's Fury. 2 count? No. Next fire.
So, if it were to be a bull moose done by Shannon Silvera, it would be the gray squirrel lariat.
What?
Yeah, that's the official animal of North Carolina. I didn't know that.
I had no idea. Shannon now, look at this. Series of kicks. Forearm laying him out. But, we mentioned it earlier how Argus has made it his mission to take out Shannon Silvera, but is that his mission or is that Bruno's? Because Bruno is the one that brought in Argus. And his reward was to get Angelo at high tides long ago. Angelo would win that encounter. And ever since then, Argus has been just doing the bidding of Bruno. When is enough for Argus? Is he just going to permanently be this soldier that follows orders? Or is he going to step out of bounds and do something for himself? Oh, I can't lie and say he hasn't been successful. He has been very successful here in SWW. Oh, look at this.
Shannon.
Setting him up, but no. Oh,
smart move by Argus. Baited him in.
Very smart move there. Now look at this.
Snake eyes. I mean, to your point, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, Argus Gore, he's a simple man. He likes an objective placed in front of him. Oh my God, the knee.
What a running knee, a cover now. 2.
Kick out. But Argus Gore, he likes an objective put in front of him, especially if that objective is to destroy. Keep in mind, that's the entire reason he sided with Bruno when Bruno came to SWW. I mean, Bruno offered him as much carnage, as much violence. Oh my God, he tanked it.
Are you serious?
He tanked it.
Oh, look at that. Backflip out of the German. And a spring. Argus.
Sidesteps.
Stage
Argus
city.
off the ropes. Gore! 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 2!
Is
no!
What a hell of a Gore from Argus. But no, wait a minute. He's going to the outside. What the hell? What is he doing? He's not going to win this way with a chair.
He can't win this way!
Suicide dive.
I don't think he wanted to win. I think he just wants to destroy him.
I mean, once again, if the mission is to take out Silvera, why would Argus... That's Silvera's unhinged now. This is his type of territory. Argus brought this on himself. And moonsault off the apron. What a landing too. Look at this. He's up on the barricade now. Silvera with another moonsault off the barricade this time.
The duo of moonsaults to Argus Gore. We're at a count of 7. Darnell beckoning these two back into the ring. They could fight out there all night. Hell, they might take it to the streets of Albuquerque. frog splash by Shannon Silvera. Holy hell.
Oh, not enough.
When's the last time you've seen Shannon Silvera pull out a frog splash?
He's definitely getting unique in his offense here. Off the rope, set it up.
Oh!
Big uppercut. Twirling uppercut at that. Upper now, you can see it there. Argus has been busted open. Is that enough? No.
I think that blood motivates Argus. That blood that pumps through his veins. The blood that pumps through everybody's veins. He loves to see that red. I don't know if he cares if it's his or not. It's certainly going to be if Shannon keeps landing strikes like this. Argus Gore is stunned here.
To your point, though, the man he's in the ring with loves nothing more than to get quite aggressive after he sees the sight of blood.
Oh my God! Just starched him with that lariat.
Argus now back up on the shoulder, and this time a power slam. Over. But that be all she wrote.
No.
Remember, folks, this is the last spot in the Elimination Chamber. The qualifiers have all been done except this one. This will be the final spot in the men's chamber. We know the women's.
Well, CDK from out of nowhere! 2! And Argus kicked out!
Argus kicked out CDT out of nowhere, and that was not enough. That has put him down in the past. But wait a minute, Shannon is not done. Getting Argus back up to his feet. Now look at this.
Oh, springboard DDT. Drills Argus's head into the mat. 2 count. No.
I can't believe Argus is hanging in as much as he has. This is insane.
He's a resilient competitor. That is something. Oh, no. Nobody gets up after this. Tyrell hits him, but no. Argus gets the foot up.
Argus with a gore, no.
Oh!
Bumped off of each other. Shannon now rolls him through.
Super kick! Shannon rushed into the gore attempt there. Tried to cut him off before he could lower his shoulder. It worked out wonderfully. Argus didn't have enough time in that split second to go down for the gore. Oh!
Man. It's in the power slam position once more. Plants him center of the ring.
Just a classic scoop slam. Argus's offense it's so classic, but it's so effective. It's so vicious. His strength. No.
Could we see a repeat of the last time these fought? Oh no.
Oh no.
The X handle. Silvera, no.
Oh my God, the recovery by Argus caught him with that power slam. And still, Silvera kicks out.
I thought we were going to see a repeat of the Christmas episode years ago where Argus went for the super gore. But he missed the X handle. Silvera dodged out of the way, but he still caught him in the end. Headbutt there.
Big headbutt, a meeting of the minds between these two.
Oh!
Up kick by Silvera. The educated feet being put to good use. Snapmare. Silvera off the ropes. Big PK! Have it your way! 1, 2, no!
What a match these two have put on to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, but only one of them can go on.
Right now we're seeing vintage Shannon Silvera. Around the world stomps Argus.
Oh man. That was insane.
Argus got right back up. These two are just going to trade bombs in the middle of the ring. Oh, big headbutt again sends Silvera down.
Argus is calling for this one. He's calling his shot here. Oh no, but Silvera fights back. These two, center of the ring. It seems a forever war between Gore and Silvera. But who is going to win this encounter and go on to the Elimination Chamber?
Who is going to fall? Oh, but Gore is still up. A slap to the face. Good God. Shannon Silvera. Oh, single underhook suplex.
Argus rolling out of the way. That was smart. How long is he going to be able to hold on? Silvera now, look at this. Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 big shots there. Calling him up to his feet. Is Silvera going for it again? Oh, big forearm to the outside.
This has been a fight. There's no other way to describe it, Alan. Every time these two lock up, it is never pretty, and it is always a fight. Oh, look at this! Look at this! The arms of sorrow applied here. Argus is locked in deep in the center of the ring. He's in no man's land. He's trying to get to that rope. He's trying to break the plane, whatever he can, in order to get this hold off.
You gonna catch it? Is he gonna catch that rope? Right
He's so
there.
close.
But he's used so much energy. He's used so much of his energy here. Can he make it?
Silvera using his feet to try and get some separation, and Argus finally gets to that rope.
How much did it cost him? How much did that cost him there? Oh my goodness. Silvera's all over him. It takes a lot of energy to drag another human body while they've got you caught up in a submission like the arms of sorrow. Now Silvera with a triangle.
Triangle choke applied here, Argus. Argus in a bad position. Oh, Silvera lets him go. What is Silvera going for?
Do you think the
Stop
damage
to
has
the
been
arm.
done? Yep.
No, he's going for it again.
And again.
Oh, but Argus sticking to the ropes.
Too close to the ropes there. Silvera went ahead and called it early.
Oh, he's going crazy now. Unleashed is Argus Gore. Oh! Good God, look at this. Oh, but Silvera gets the knees up.
Oh, he got the knee again.
Big knee again, the bicycle knee. 1, 2, no! God almighty, what is it going to take?
Still not enough to put away Argus, but now Shannon to the top rope. He's calling it here.
Oh! Elbow to the heart of Argus Gore. And no!
Still not enough to put away Argus. And I think Shannon has got to pull deep into the bag here to put him away. Big super kick. Are we going to see it?
What is he going for here?
Oh no!
Went for what looked like could have been a Gore of his own. Oh, jawbreaker countered. Argus is stunned. The arms of sorrow locked in, and it's locked in deep.
Locked in for a third time. Can he put him away here?
Look at Argus' teeth grit. Oh, Argus. A kick to the abdomen. Argus. Oh, 1. And the gable grip applied. He's not letting go. 3 Germans in stereo. And now, Argus Gore searching for the Gore, but no, the knee connects. Oh my God.
Frank is having a hard time back there. The knee connects, countering the Gore to the top rope. These men go. What is Silvera thinking here?
Oh, DDT!
Just got him away from the rope there. 2. Nobody grabs the rope. Argus thought his foot was on the rope, but he ended up having to grab it at the last minute there. Very smart ring awareness after a move like that, and Shannon is unhinged. He's all over Argus. What a resilient effort from both men thus far. Both men want nothing more than to get to the Elimination Chamber, to see their rivals in that sinister cage, that sinister structure, I should say, and hopefully win the World Championship.
Oh, sorry, folks. This is insanity.
But you gotta think too. Oh no, super kick. You know who's watching this match very closely? That is the World Heavyweight Champion himself, Thane Blackwood, who defends the title here tonight in our main event. And then he's got to go on and defend it in the Elimination Chamber once again.
Oh my God! The Arms of Sorrow again! How many of these can Argus Gore survive?
This is the 4th time he has been locked in the move. Once again, he's trying to go to Unreliable, break the plane and get to the ropes. But is he going to be able to make it in time?
It didn't matter. Argus breaking the hold himself. Oh, swing and a miss! Oh!
What a move! Dodged Argus, DDT, and that's all she wrote.
Wow! Wow! Just wow!
Here's your winner by pinfall, Shannon Jr.
Puts away Argus Gore and has qualified for the Elimination Chamber match at Sinister Intent. Now he has the real challenge in front of him. 5 other men inside that structure, all for the biggest prize in BWN.
That chamber is absolutely stacked. Shannon Silvera joins the rest of this elite group. One of those men, the World Heavyweight Champion, his protege, one of his best friends, and another man, a man who he hates more than anything else in the world. Sinister is right. Look at this lineup, though.
That's right. Both chambers have all participants announced. One of our biggest cards yet for the Women's World Championship. Cody Hale will defend against Xerxes, Rain, Amber Reed, Bad Amy, and Scar Hendricks. What a lineup from the Women's Chamber, the first one ever.
And following suit, my goodness, this lineup is bonkers crazy. Shannon Silvera joins the World Heavyweight Champion Thane Blackwood, as well as Stitches, Yuri Huntron, Trey Mercer, and Jack Strider. That chamber is bound to be covered in blood by the time it is all said and done. Sinister Intent is shaping up to be one hell of a night. I cannot wait to see what happens.
Well, Frank, we could see a huge adjustment to this chamber here tonight in our main event of the evening coming up soon. Thane Blackwood defends the World Championship against Kevin the Kid, KDK.
Oh! Wait a minute!
Well, this was not on our rap sheet for the evening. The infinite hero himself, James Frost, is here in Albuquerque.
He is fired up here tonight. This crowd is loving the surprise. Alan, last we saw James Frost was on adrenaline when he came down to make the save for Garo's father, Gary.
That's right. I mean, Angelo had quite the disgusting display. You know, being a coronation for his United States Championship victory, an emphatic one over Garo Torigi in a dead man's hand. And just to put salt in the wound, he flew his own father out to the arena and then assaulted him in the middle of the ring while Garo is out with injury.
A 75-year-old man.
75-year-old man. We don't know how long Garo's going to be out. But this man had seen enough. He stopped the assault on Gary, Garo's father.
Because that's what heroes do, Alan. That is what heroes do, and he is up against, he has opposed himself against one of the most dangerous competitors, arguably the most dangerous man in SWW.
I'm very interested to hear what Frost has to say about that.
Nothing nice, I'm sure.
I'd like to kick this off by setting the record straight. I didn't run out on adrenaline looking for a fight. I came out as a reaction to something that turned my freaking stomach. I've been in locker rooms my entire life. I've seen politicking, trash talking, mind games, backstage brawls. I've seen it all. But when a 70-year-old man gets jumped out here in the middle of the ring, that's not wrestling. That's freaking assault.
Wise words.
I don't care who you are or what title you're holding. I'm not standing in the back while an innocent man gets beat down because of some dickhead's ego.
Whoa! Oh no!
You knew he was standing close by. The United States champion has already heard enough from James Frost. Strong words there, but this man is not going to let it slide. This is going to get out of control quick.
He has not blinked. He is staring Frost down. He's staring a hole through him right now. He is not blinked. This man right here.
James Frost. The infinite hero. The X-Man Slayer. The savior from supremacy. I'll give credit where it's earned. You've built a respectable portfolio here in SWW. But take it easy, hero. I've never heard you get so worked up before. But listen, I'll admit, maybe things got a little carried away on adrenaline. But let's not rewrite history. That old man, he raised a monster. Gary Teresian is just as guilty as his son. God.
You really believe that?
I know that.
No, don't buy it. You tell yourself that because you're an asshole.
Whoa!
I've been doing this for a very long time. I've seen bad dudes and all types of monsters. But you? Give me a break. When I first arrived here in SWW, who was the first person to walk up to me and shake my hand? It was you, a young upstart full of promise and potential. But dude, I don't even see that guy anymore. I don't recognize you. Although, I gotta hand it to you. You mastered the blame game. It's everybody else's fault, not yours. Never yours. You're the victim. But I do agree. You are the victim of your own BS.
Whoa, cutting words.
That right there, Frost. That is the difference between us. Where you see a victim, I see a champion. And when I look at you, I see someone no different than the losers behind the barricade. Always have a voice, but nothing to show for it. The last person I viewed that way is in the hospital. But enough about him. Enough about Garo. He's in the rearview mirror. The message was sent. But you weren't part of the plan.
Well, champ, all of us losers here think that the plan has just changed.
That right there, I like. Blind, dumb bravery. Keep up the act, Frost. You're just gonna make my job that much easier.
Blind, dumb bravery? Angelo, as per usual, you got it all wrong. It's self-confidence and a need to defend those who cannot defend themselves.
That a challenge I hear?
Challenge? It's a promise. I will take that United States Championship from you and do my best to add to its legacy. I could point out to everyone that since I came here, I succeeded in every avenue where you have failed. But you know what? That's beneath me. Let our stats speak for themselves.
Listen here, Frost.
No, you listen. These people are sick and tired of hearing you go on and on and on with your BS every single week. So now you have two choices. You can run away like a punk and confirm exactly what everybody here thinks of you, or you can be a man. Step up. Make it official. You, me, United States Championship.
How heroic. Sure, Frost. Let's do this. I'll entertain you. But first, I want to test you. Not just your body. I want to test your mind. Because if you could survive my terms, it'll be Angelo versus James Frost. For this, at Sinister Intent. And maybe much more. All you have to do is accept my terms.
Awesome. Take your swing. I can take the hit. I'll get up and I'll walk out champ. Because I was made for this. I accept.
Careful what you wish for. Here's how it works. Pick your poison. Next adrenaline, you compete in a match of my choosing. Opponent, stipulation, all of it. You win, you earn your United States Championship match at Sinister Intent. And on the following Blitz, I will step into a match of your choosing. Get creative. If I win your match, I get to pick the stipulation for our title match at Sinister Intent. And if, by some miracle, if I lose, I'll give you that honor. Keep in mind, all of this relies on you now. Hell, I may not even have to compete next Blitz. I may not even have to compete at Sinister Intent. That is, if the infinite hero doesn't live up to be the man he claims to be. I guess we'll see. And I will see you on adrenaline, hero. Wow! Has laid down the challenge, noticeably without the judge. I wonder if that was maybe a quick call on his end, but will he live to regret it? I almost forgot. Frost, one last thing. You didn't just think you were gonna get one over on me on adrenaline, did you? Because you see, hero, every action comes with a consequence. What do you mean by... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I spoke too soon, damn it. The judge is here, and he just blindsided Frost, and now the assault has begun.
James Frost, a victim to the games, being played here by the judge and Angelo. The judge hammering away with these shots. Angelo has just placed the title down.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He's just letting the judge do his dirty work. And here we go. Come on.
Oh, no. God damn it.
Eagle. The message has been sent. Angelo and the judge have decimated James Frost here on Blitz. And on adrenaline, James Frost will be in a match of Angelo's choosing. And if he can win that match, he'll earn a title shot at Sinister Intent. And Angelo, we will see him on our next Blitz compete in a match of Frost's choosing. and that match hangs in the balance of what that stipulation may be for the United States title at Sinister Intent.
It's Angelo's game. We're all just playing it. He's always got a plan. God. That sucked.
Thane, I've been keeping an eye on you ever since you won that Key of the Kingdom briefcase at Divinity. Seeing what kind of champion you'd be coming out of Dead Man's hand. Now, do I agree with how you won it? Sure. But that doesn't change the fact that I am here. I'm ready to fight, Thane. And tonight, it's been over 10 long, godforsaken years since I've had the opportunity to fight for that very belt. The World Heavyweight Championship. So Thane, you are not going to be entering Sinister Intent as champion. And I'll tell you why, kid. There's only one man in this very match that has experience with winning championship gold inside that same elimination chamber. And Thane Blackwood, it ain't you.
Big fight feel in our main event as we take it down to our ring announcer, Quinn Murray.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your main event of the evening, and is for the SWW World Heavyweight Championship.
Thank you, Quinn. Nice girl, that.
This is a big stakes main event here on the VWN. Former TXW World Champion, veteran in the ring, Kevin the Kid, looking to recapture the World Championship. He at the top of the mountain here in VWN. This is Thane Blackwood's first defense, and Sinister Intent's entire DNA for that match card is on the line on this one.
80K, look at his stride. He's looking like he's going to have a great time here tonight. He'll be having a greater time if he walks out as the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Introducing first, the challenger from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 193 pounds, Kevin the Kid. K-E-K!
Albuquerque definitely behind Kevin the Kid right now.
Everybody's been behind Kevin the Kid as he's returned. It still feels like a dream to some people, but I think it's safe to say the honeymoon period has ended. Kevin the Kid, he's here, he's a competitor, he wants to be World Heavyweight Champion, and he could be that tonight. But if he were to win this belt here in Albuquerque, he'd be walking into the fight of his life.
Well, keep in mind, Frank, when Kevin the Kid won the world title many moons ago, it was inside an elimination chamber. So how poetic would it be for him to recapture the title and his first defense be where he won it in the first place? But he has a huge challenge in front of him. The youngest world champion in our history.
And here comes the champ.
And finally, the champion from Kings Landing, New Brunswick, Canada, weighing in at 231 pounds, he is the SWW World Heavyweight Champion, Thane Blackwood.
Thane Blackwood is proof that no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, through hard work, determination, you can get to the top of the mountain. You may not like the way he won the belt, but damn it, he earned that contract, that Key to the Kingdom contract that he used, cashed in on Jack Strider to win that world title. He made it here of his own volition. He clawed his way to the richest prize in the history of this business, and you have to think that he's thinking this could be it. This Cinderella story could end tonight because he's going up against one of the GOATs in this business for his first defense.
Well, Frank, I think the only person upset on the way he won it was Jack Strider. I sure as hell loved it. So much so to the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, your steed of the week is our World Heavyweight Champion, Thane Blackwood.
Kids picking up rich prizes.
All kinds of prizes. The world title, steed of the week, I don't know which one's more prestigious. But I'll tell you what, here we go. Our main event, world title on the line, and they are locking up.
I gave you an inch, you took a yard, dude. Come on, man. Really?
I have to take my opportunities where I can, just like Thane Blackwood took his opportunity at Dead Man's Hand when he cashed in Key to the Kingdom. After Jack Strider had defeated Shannon Silvera for the world title in controversial fashion, we didn't think Thane was going to make it to Dead Man's Hand, let alone not only get to Vegas, not only get there into the ring, but then cash in and win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh! God, KDK landing awkwardly on that shoulder there, and Thane Blackwood locking up these two, collar and elbow.
Classic start from these two. They expected nothing more than for these two to show the World Championship scene the respect that it deserves. Starting this one out with a good old lockup. Right pace, right timing, both men locked in for this match. And this was what it's all about.
Catch is catch can wrestling. These two feeling each other out here.
Is what it is all about. The richest prize in the game, the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, kick to
wait a minute.
Drops Thane. La Magistral applied. 1, 2. No. Thane Blackwood kicks out at 2. Look at this from Kevin. La Mystica from Kevin the Kid. Thane Blackwood breaking the plane.
I'll tell you what, though, that was smart from the world champion to so quickly see where he was at in the ring and grab that bottom rope. He is on this moment right now in his career where people are going to continue doubting him. You hear it all the time when you win a world title, that this is where the hard part really starts. This is where the work begins. And for Thane Blackwood, that is all true. Everybody's going to doubt him, say he won it by stealing it, especially Strider is going to say that. But he earned the opportunity to cash in whenever he wanted. He chose Dead Man's Hand. He won the title, but now he's got to defend it against one of the best in the industry. And then, if he can defeat Kevin here tonight, go on to defend it inside the Elimination Chamber. All the odds are stacked against Thane Blackwood, even as champion.
But talking to Thane over the years, he's been here for such a short time compared to so many of the other competitors that we have in this company. And Thane Blackwood, he truly does feel that he belongs with those guys. People have been moving the goalposts around on this kid since he joined the dance. They didn't think he'd be here for very long, let alone win the world title.
That's right. What a huge moment it was. But now we've got to move past that. Kevin the Kid here could have it won. No,
you can't. He can't dwell on the moment he won it, because if he does, his championship reign will be just that, a moment. Nothing more. Thane Blackwood going for that Kimura again, but see, Kevin the Kid gets his foot on the ropes, just like he did the first time. Kevin the Kid is also an incredibly intelligent grappler in his own right. It's why he's still here. It's why he's one of the best. He's always been one of the best, because his mind is second to none.
You got to think, if he doesn't capture the world title here tonight, where does that put him in his career? He's going to need to reassess reestablish where he's at here, what he wants. If he cannot capture the world title tonight and go on to the Elimination Chamber where he won it in the first place many years ago, where does he go from there? That is going to be the question. Fontaine is firmly on offense right now.
Doesn't want to dwell on that question, Alan. He wants to get past this. He wants to get past the Elimination Chamber. Oh my goodness! The kicks from Kevin the Kid just laid Thane out.
That was insane. The speed of Kevin the Kid at this stage of his career. Oh my goodness! You know,
Kevin takes very good care of his body. Thane Blackwood, however, going for the knee there. Doesn't really want to take good care of Kevin's body, as evidenced by that vicious knee. Dropped onto the head, and look at this! Look at this!
Arms of sorrow on Kevin the Kid. Ode to Thane's mentor, Shannon Silvera, but also you got to think, is that a message? Because Kevin the Kid's former longtime rival also happens to be Shannon Silvera.
Could even be a message to Shannon Silvera as an opponent rather than a tribute.
That's right.
I mean, he's going to be locked in that cage with Shannon. There can only be one winner. Reliable! The shooting star press and kick out by Kevin the Kid.
Went for an old reliable there in his arsenal to try to end this one. To try to retain the World Championship, but Thane once again setting up Kevin. What's he got planned? Got the knee that time. And now up on the shoulders. Look at this. Oh, cutter.
TKO. 1, 2, no. A TKO by Thane Blackwood. What a maneuver it was.
Oh, Thane
posturing to the crowd here. He's still just as cocky.
Yeah, getting a little boastful, but you got to recognize where you're at in the game right now. You have a point to prove, and boasting is not going to get you there. It's going to get you there by getting the 1, 2, 3 on a veteran.
Not just a veteran, one of the greatest in the history of this sport, and Kevin the Kid. Thane Blackwood off the ropes now. Thane Blackwood, suicide tornado DDT! Are you kidding me?
That was insane! Are you kidding me?
The champion lining him up for a bull move, and it connects!
Bull
cover!
Lariat!
1, 2, kick out by KDK!
The resiliency of KDK. He's all in. People want to always talk about how long he's been here, especially Matt Short. People want to talk about how long he's been in the game, how old he is. But you see the resilience, the agile behavior. Kevin the Kid is at the prime of his career. I don't care what anybody says. Thane caught him from the roll-up into the Kimura. He's got the arm once again, center of the ring.
He's got the arm now, but it's center of the ring. He can't get to the ropes like he did the first 2 times. Third time is the charm for Thane Blackwood. But KDK, oh my goodness.
Vicious.
But the damage might have been done. You see KDK holding that arm. Look at this. Big Pele to the crown of the head.
Up to the top now. Kevin the Kid
could be looking for air kick, but no! Thane Blackwood out of the way! And trips him up with a chop block, going for the knees now, trying to neutralize the KDKO.
Man, Frank, that was last second for Thane to have sat up. My goodness, look at this now. Up on the second rope. Kevin with a Meteora. A cover now.
Meteora immediately into the cover. Thane Blackwood kicking out. He's still the champ. You want to talk about the resiliency of KDK, though. You can't talk about that and not talk about the resilience of Thane Blackwood. Again, people did not think he would be able to come back anytime soon, let alone at Dead Man's Hand. I mean, it was a shock that he even earned the Key to the Kingdom contract. Remember, he was injured by Ace Whistler. He was supposed to be in that match. People thought he was going to have to get taken out, but he showed up. He showed out, and he won it. This kid is resilient. He's a fighter.
I mean, that's the story of Thane's career, is that coming back from the worst thing that can happen to him. I mean, you saw what Ace Whistler did to him before Divinity. He still went out there and won that match. And then you saw what Jack Strider and his goons did to him on Adrenaline before Dead Man's Hand. But he still showed up, still cashed in and won the title. And now, in Arms of Sorrow once again, could be looking to retain the championship. Can he make Kevin tap out with Shannon Silvera's submission move? The man who will join Thane Blackwood and 4 others in the Elimination Chamber at Sinister Intent. That is, if Thane can win this match. Otherwise, it will be Kevin taking the championship into the Elimination Chamber. Oh, wait a minute. Look at Thane here.
Oh! Gibson driver by Thane Blackwood, and no! Thane thinks that was it. He can't believe that KDK kicked out of that.
You gotta dig deep. You gotta find out what is gonna work. He's got Kevin right where he wants him. But he's gotta put this one away. But Kevin fighting back from the corner now. DDT springboard. Up to the top.
KDK up to the top. Air Kid connects. But the arm, the injured arm from the Kimura lock, the second of hesitation, the second he spent holding on to that arm, that might have been what cost him the World Heavyweight title.
Oh, but look at this. Looking for KDKO. This could be the end. KDKO, that's it. We have a new World Champion.
No, we don't!
Thane Blackwood kicks out of not only the Air Kid, but the KDKO. Oh! And now, set up in position. Can he do it? Can he do it? No. Kevin kept closing the gap. Thane had to improvise. He was looking for the bull moose. But Kevin kept closing the gap on him to the top rope. Now the champion.
What is he going for here? Oh, no. Went for the DDT, but it was not there. Kevin the Kid getting out of the way. KDK setting Thane up on the top rope. This is not a good place to be. What is going on here? KDK runs off the ropes. Big German suplex from the top rope. And KDK posturing, sets up, KDK up, but no! Super kick by Thane Blackwood! He ducked it! Thane! Between the legs, up top for the power bomb. No. Sets KDK up on the top rope. Going for a Frankensteiner here, but KDK lands! He held on!
Pulling Thane up to his feet. Kevin held on to the top. Oh no! Powerbomb from Thane. What a hell of a move. The cover for the title. No!
My God, what is he
Oh my God!
take?
Kevin is right back up.
Thane Blackwood making his way back to his feet.
All it takes is one mistake from this point. This is do or die for these men. The World Championship is on the line. To the top once again. Looking for a superplex.
Oh my God, the superplex from the top into the cover. 1, 2, no!
That second of hesitation after the Air Kid costed him that pinfall, and I think another second of hesitation there costed him. Looking for, oh no! Looking for a big drop kick, didn't work out for him. Thane off the ropes now. Oh no, Kevin rolls away, KDKO, no, missed! Thane dodges out of the way.
Thane just backed up out of that KDKO. Thane, oh, forearm, sets him up. Oh no, Kevin saw it coming. KDKO! 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 Is this it? No! Oh my God!
Thane Blackwood just kicked out of a second KDKO. Can Kevin do a third? No. He's setting up for something bigger now. To the corner.
What else does he have in the arsenal? The first KDKO was to the
Oh my
back.
God!
The second was to the head.
A Frankensteiner off the top, avalanche style. He's looking for Air Kid, but Thane
meets him. Kevin fights him off. Hurricane Rana from the top rope. KDK stalking him, going for a third. Could be it, no. Oh, big drop kick, and Thane Blackwood collapses.
now he's in position for the Air Kid. Can Kevin close this one away? No!
Thane Blackwood dodging out of the way. KDKO, no! Thane's got the arms. Look at this!
Big switch, and Thane Blackwood retains the World Championship. What a match!
Here is your winner, and still, yes, SWW World Heavyweight Champion, Thane Blackwood!
Frank Thane has defeated Kevin the Kid to retain the World Championship, but the story now becomes at what cost? Because now he successfully goes on to Sinister Intent as the World Champion, but he's got to meet 5 other men inside the Elimination Chamber.
It is going to be the toughest challenge he has faced yet. It's the toughest challenge any champion could face, but Thane Blackwood is going to throw himself headlong into hell if it means walking out of Sinister Intent as your World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies, gentlemen, a technical and rainbow in between. My name has been Frank Graham. I'm joined by Alan the Stallion Rogers. This has been one hell of a night. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving us your time. Good night, everybody.
What is up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode here on the Virtual Wrestling Network. We appreciate it so much, guys. Apologies if I don't sound too well or I didn't sound too well during commentary on this episode. I am currently under the weather, but I pulled through and we got this one done and ready and out, and we are on to work on the next stuff already. Like always, man, I have to come on here and tell you guys thanks for everything that you do. All the support you guys show, all the love you guys show, whether it be, on social media, in our Discord, or here on the YouTube channel. Just thank you guys for everything so much, especially anybody a part of our Patreon or our YouTube memberships, anybody who super chats especially. It's because of you that we're able to put so much time and man hours into this channel and into this project and everything. And I can never say it enough. Thank you guys for everything. I know 2K26 is about to come out. We'll get moved to it as soon as we possibly can. It's going to take us a little while. We got to get all the mods set up on there, all the calls created, etc., etc. But there will be no break in content until we get that done and ready to move over. So more content for you guys, more episodes coming as soon as possible. Keep it locked here on the Virtual Wrestling Network for the very best in 2K content. We'll see you guys later. As always, love ya. Peace.